Hey everybody, it's Nicole, and I just wanted to jump on and tell you a little bit about a training that I saw at Magic in Motion in Florida, and it was called Style Magic. Some of us are new to the jewelry industry, some of us are new to direct sales altogether, some of us are kind of new to the whole fashion thing. And so I wanted to give you a couple of tips that I learned during this training. I want you to think about the fact that as a consultant with Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski, you are helping build confidence and you're creating joy for others. So that is what you're doing. When you walk out of the house and you have your sparkle on, do you feel prettier? Do you feel more confident? I know I do. So think about that. You're building confidence and providing and creating joy for your hosts, your customers, and your team. So I really want you to focus on that, okay? So here's a few other things that I learned. First, your clothes affect your behavior. So if you are looking professional when you walk out of your house, you're going to feel professional. You're going to feel confident. If you walk out of your house in sweats and a hat on and a ponytail and no jewelry on, no makeup, no nothing, you're going to feel a little bit drab. You're going to feel like mom, right? So you want to dress for success. It's going to create a small spark of joy, right? I want you to simplify by creating a uniform. So one of the things that I've done this winter is I really made it easier for myself. I went to Old Navy and I bought a bunch of tank tops that were different colors and then bought a bunch of sweaters to go over, leggings and boots. That's what I did, or a good pair of jeans. We have a new line in 2018 that was on there. And you can increase your happiness and your success with creating a tribe of people around you. You guys are my tribe. And so think about the people that you want in your tribe. Who are those people? Who are your cheerleaders in life? Those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. You don't want to surround yourself with naysayers or people that are being negative about you or your business or your family life. You don't want to surround yourself with negativity. You want to, if I could talk, surround yourself with positivity and happiness, okay? Dress to tell a story about who you are and who you want to become. So think about that for a second. Who do you want to become? Do you want to become the know-it-all jewelry lady? Do you want to become the most successful team builder in our organization? Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to make 100,000? Do you want to make 200,000 like Laura? What do you want? Think about that and dress to tell a story about who you are and who you want to become. Here's a funny thing too. Are you ready for this? Wear pretty underwear. Swear to gosh. Swear to gosh. Wear pretty underwear. Wear matching underwear, bra and panties. You want to even just have, it's almost like our armor, right? So we have our Under Armour that we're putting on, and then we have our Over Armour, which is the jewelry. So put on pretty underwear. I know it sounds crazy, but it just makes us feel better. I mean, if you have some nice silky ones on, I mean, let's be honest, ladies, when we're having that fat day or the not so great day, we put our big granny panties on, right? So put your pretty panties on, dress for success and for who you want to be, and then put your jewelry armor on so you can feel confident walking out your door. Here's another thing that I'm going to be doing this spring, and I loved this part of the training. Clean out your closet before you go shopping again. Does it spark joy in you, or does it make you feel fat? Or does it make you feel lumpy? Or does it make you feel like it's old and you need new clothes? So here's a couple of rules. Here's 6 rules to go through your closet with, okay? And you can even give these tips to people at your parties, okay? Does it fit? Does it fit you currently? Not when you lose 10 pounds, not when you were in high school, not not any other time than right now. Does it fit you right now? Does it flatter you? Is it too big on you? It might fit, but it might be a little bit baggy. You know, maybe you lost a little bit of weight and it doesn't flatter your body style, or it's you know, it just doesn't go to your shape. It's not flattering to you. Like maybe it makes your, like a pair of jeans that makes your butt look flat. Toss them. So does it fit? Does it flatter you? Does it have wear and tear on it? Are there holes in it? Is it a sweater that has a bunch of the fuzz on it? Get rid of that stuff. 4th one, and I love this one. If you were to see it in the store, would you buy it again? So right now, go through your closet, right? How many things in our closet would we not buy again, right? So if you see it in the store, would you buy it again? Number 5, do I feel good when I wear it? You want to feel good. You don't want to have, you know, the, you know, feeling of, oh, this is kind of tight. Oh, if I have a drink, I'll feel better in this outfit. I've done that before. But do you feel good when you wear it? And number 6, does it spark joy? Okay. If it doesn't do any of that, you need to get rid of it. Okay. We women have decision fatigue. So if you are someone who has decision fatigue because, you know, we make, like, I forget how much it was, but it was like thousands of decisions a day. And a big part of those decisions are around food. So, you know, the meal prep thing, or, you know, what am I going to make for dinner type of thing. Plan it out for the week. Help yourself make less decisions. And that's where that uniform comes in again. So creating a work uniform, a really good pair of jeans that makes your butt just look perfect with a blazer. And then you just kind of mismatch some shirts underneath. Have that be your uniform. When you're going to a party, you grab those really awesome pair of jeans or pair of black slacks or leggings with the shirt underneath and that awesome blazer. And that's your work uniform when you're walking out the door. Make it easier on yourself making decisions of what you're going to wear so you're not sitting in the closet for an hour. Pantone colors of the year for this year is ultraviolet. One of my most favorite necklaces is the pink boutique and the pink sky one. Here's another rule of thumb. Put one more thing on before you walk out of the house. So if you have stuff on, put one more piece of sparkle on before you walk out of the house. And here are the 4 aspects that you should have in every outfit when you're walking out of the door. Color, pattern, texture, and shine. So do you have a touch of color on? Do you have some kind of pattern on? Do you, I mean, you can't really see it, but I do have some lines in the sweater. So there's a little bit of texture to the sweater, and there's like these little fringe thingies on the bottom. So there's a little bit of texture and then some shine. So you have color, pattern, texture, shine. CPTS. CPTS. Color, pattern, texture, shine. Okay. So that's something that you can talk about at your parties and offer up a little bit of advice as far as fashion goes. Okay. Make sure that you're doing the 5 elements of the party. We learned about that. Let's see what else we learned about. Checking in, not out. We talked about that at one of the parties. Use the party cards. What's your why? Make sure you know your why. And that's the bulk of it. So I hope I helped you out a little bit. I will give you a couple more tips that I've learned along the way. And one of them is you want to wear odd bracelets for your wrist party in odd numbers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually I have 7 on, but I did all AB today. And then I have 3 on this side. Okay. And there's no right or wrong for layering or stacking. So this is called stacking on your wrist. Nobody wants to go to a party by itself, so you want to make sure that your bracelets aren't partying by themselves either. So you want to make sure they have friends on both arms. Okay. So stacking is trendy. Mixed metals is trendy. Layering with necklaces is trendy, but you can wear one too. I have just one on today. But layering is huge, and there's no rule for this. Put it on. See if it looks good. If it looks good, there you go. You just layered necklaces. I have fun at my parties and tell some guests if they put a necklace on, I'm like, oh, I think this on my table would look good with that. Oh, we have a pair of earrings that match that. So get to know the catalog a little bit better. Get to know the jewelry that's on your table. But there's no right or wrong answer to layering your necklaces. It doesn't matter. I saw, let me show you some of the pieces that I have that I saw at the conference. Plan on going to Glam Jam too. That'll do wonders for you for learning some of this stuff. But I saw, okay, so we'll take, I know everybody has this one because it comes in the kit. So we take this necklace, right? Now, would you think of layering anything with this? I didn't, but then I saw women, other consultants, layering it with Chanel's. These Chanel's, you can layer with anything and everything. So again, I have some of my Chanel's stuck together. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. So we have that Chanel, and then we have, where's the other one? Then I have my extra long one. So now look at that look. It gives you length, it gives you a statement piece, and it's not overwhelming. So again, stick jewelry on, whatever comes in your kit. You have a Chanel, you have this one, put it on together. See what things look like together. Read through the jewelry guide. Take the time to sit down when you're sitting, wherever you're sitting, whether it be going number 2 or sitting on your couch watching TV next to your husband, or right before you go to bed, or when you wake up in the morning and you're drinking your coffee, or you're on your lunch break, or you're waiting for the dentist, whatever it may be, take 15 minutes to read through that jewelry guide and learn about the different metals that we have. Learn about, the different types of crystals that we have. That, be the expert. And if you're not the expert, surround yourself with people who are. Call me. Let me be that person for you. Utilize the videos from the Touchstone YouTube channel. I do that all the time. I use those videos and I post them on my page, and then I say PM me for more information, and post a link to my website. So utilize that stuff on your Facebook pages too. Be the expert and start to learn the lingo. You don't have to do it all in one day. You could read for 5 minutes here and there, but just get to know some stuff a little bit. And I promise you, it's going to help build your confidence at your party. You can do this. There's no right or wrong on wearing jewelry. If it looks good, you did good. And that's that. And everybody has their own opinions on what looks good and what doesn't. So some people like silver, some people don't. Some people like rose gold, some people don't. Some people like mixed metals, some people don't. It doesn't matter. Whatever you think looks good, stick it on. And some people will be like, oh, I like that piece. Oh, I kind of like that. Even one of the guys in my BNI group was like, oh, I like how the 5 bracelets looks instead of just the one. And I was like, I do too. People are going to like what they like, but just keep putting stuff on and mix matching it. That's the best way that you are going to learn. But I hope you learned something from this video and took a little bit away from it. Learned a little bit of lingo, some fashion tips, things like that, that you can help some of your customers with and be the expert in your field. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great day.